local artist Lee Caleb Pollock is in the studio. Let's just get this clear right from the beginning. Jackson Pollock, never heard of him.
You never heard of Jackson Pollock?
I never heard of him, but you said you get this all the time.
Well, my last name's Pollock, so, and ever since they made Pollock the movie, a lot of people just come up to my booth and like, are you related to Jackson Pollock?
And you just draft off of that? I just would be like, yeah, man.
You would think, like most most artists would, you know, they say, oh man, I would ride that so much, but honestly, you know, it's never helped me to sell anything. Right. So it's like people will come up and they will just ask, are you related to Jackson Pollock? And it's
you
like,
just go,
no,
quit asking.
You quit asking, yeah. Actually, I showed them pictures. We look just like him, so
That's what you said, so you get that too. It's like, God, you look just like him. You must be.
Yeah.
So it was a big motion picture movie?
Oh, it was big with Ed Harris.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Now I know you're talking about.
With Ed Harris
and
then
you're not related to him?
Possibly. You never know. I mean, if family traits and like pictures could tell the story, then yes.
You guys probably from the same tribe. Same last name, look like. You know, I think everybody's got the same tribe. You find everybody's related some way, right?
But I would much rather have people attracted to my art.
Yeah, say, hey man, you got some good art, and you work exclusively with bronze. And you and I are just talking right during the commercial break.
Yeah.
It's expensive working with bronze. I mean, just the material alone is expensive. How'd you get into working with just bronze?
So, well, I grew up in a family of artists. Started sculpting when I was 7 years old. My dad was a potter. Gave me the clay, started me out. Got into bronze when I was 19 for my senior project in high school. Actually, no, I was 18, sorry. Back in 1997. And just fell in love with the medium. You know, I can do so much with it. It's metal, and I can put extensive colors on that, and that's what I'm going to be doing today.
Yeah, and so it's cool. You're a local. You grew up in Tahoe, graduated South Tahoe High School, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure which high school. I was pretty sure.
South Tahoe High School.
And you're going to be out there today at All Real Tahoe Art, finishing this piece. Because I mean, we had a photo here, but it's hard to quite imagine. It looks good with the light there.
Yeah.
But then you work with what? Some chemicals and a torch or something to get this the color into this, right? Yeah.
So today at 4 p.m. I'm going to be starting up my torch, and it's a big torch. You can actually kind of hear it a block away.
Really?
Yeah, it's loud.
How big's the tank on?
Oh, it's just a regular tank. You know.
You put it on your back?
No, just a propane tank.
That just would look cool to have like the mask and the thing on your tank, you know.
Like the skyrocket guy.
Yeah.
No, so it sounds like a hot air balloon in a sense, like, you know what I mean? And I use various chemicals, and I get various colors on it just with controlling the chemicals and the heat. So.
Do you have to have like the big mask on?
No, I just wear a respirator because most of it just fumes out.
Yeah. And gloves in the whole?
Just plastic gloves.
And nothing like fire retardant.
I'll be wearing this.
Really?
I'll be fine.
Cool. Yeah. So we got this one piece here. Kind of tell us what's going on with this here. It's two animals.
So this is a bear and bull sculpture. This was a commissioned piece. I picked this commission up when I was doing a 70-day art expo down in Arizona, and created this piece for that guy. He was looking for a particular sculpture, and so I worked with him. I created a little maquette real quick, landed the cell.
Like
a smaller version of the sculpture.
Is this what you're looking for?
Yeah, exactly. And so I landed the sail, which was funny because it was right in front of another big time artist, and he had gone to that artist. But I landed the sail. I got the commission, picked it up. And,
rubbed his nose in it. And then
and it's kind of no. and since then I've sold 8 of them so far.
8 of that particular one, no kidding.
So this is number 9.
Wow.
Yeah, of a limited edition of 22.
Now, are they all exactly the same? I mean, is there some sort of mold, or each one's a little bit different? Because
the sculptures are essentially the same. They're part of a limited edition, but the colors are always different.
Because of the chemicals and the heat and the humidity and all. Does all that make a difference?
Oh, it does, yeah. So, you know, if I was to be working down in the desert, it would be different just because the atmosphere is different down there. If I was down in the Bay Area, it would be a little bit different. So just depending on the atmosphere, what's in the air. Like one day I was out doing an art festival, and it started raining on us, and that rained on this piece and made it blue. It was really interesting.
Yeah.
I wish I could have.
You just went with it.
Yeah, I wish I could have bottled up that stuff for that rain.
Right.
So.
How's art business? How is it these days? Everybody talking about the economy and. I mean, art, I would think, would be one of the first things people would say, hey, you know.
Well, let's just say that my clients aren't really hurting. So,
see, there you go.
Yeah, and
going
I'm not.
The people we know?
Well,
people we know.
maybe, you know, like inventor of Heelys or something like that. So,
Yeah.
some other high-end clientele. Let's see. Just recently sold a really good sculpture through the gallery, which was nice, you know.
And I know part of what you work with is called patina. What's
Patina is what I'm doing today. That's the coloring process. That's
the
technically
coloring process with the heat and
Yep.
with the chemicals.
Yeah, that's technically the technical term, patina.
Cool.
And over time, bronzes will produce a patina, a natural patina. Like if I just let that outside and let it be rained on, and
Yeah.
through time and the elements, it would actually turn green. And
Yeah, I've seen that before.
yeah, like the old ancient bronzes. And of course, the nice thing about bronze is it lasts forever. So
Yeah. Forever's a very, very long time.
it is.
Tell people again one more time where you're going to be, the location.
All Real Tahoe Art, located at 3930 Lake Tahoe Boulevard, right next to Alpen Sierra Coffee Company, the pizzeria, and Naked Fish Sushi.
Yeah.
So
Walking distance from the casino, so if you're down there, swing on in, and you're doing the patina process today.
Yeah.
All right, keep up the good work.
All right, thank you, Todd.
Take one more quick break, come back, wrap it up here on Tahoe Today.
Everybody's